everyone. This is another follow-up video about our last one, the LangGraph checkpointer. Since we know how to use checkpointer to save the state, whether into your DB or the in-memory save, let's go to the next step, how to manage your message list. Whether you are building a chat application or other kind of application, a message list is very important because we'll keep adding or appending the new messages to that list, and then we send that entire list to LLM, asking LLM to make some reaction, to make some judgment. If we have too many data in that list, it will hallucinate LLM. Also, in many cases, we don't want that amount of data. So let's learn how to manage that message list together. I go through the LangGraph doc and I found there are two ways, popular two ways to do that. One is to use like a sliding window approach. We only keep the last key messages. Another one is to use an approach called ALM summarize. We send the entire messages to LLM to ask LLM to give us a summary about what happened before, and we use that one, open that one to the message list to shrink down the context. Let's talk about that. We have already done a crypto price lookup MCP server from previous video. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. And let's use that as an example. I personally don't do any Bitcoin trading or that kind of stuff, but I feel like for this high frequency trading, you might want to look up the price very quickly in a very short amount of time, which means our message list will grow up very fast. And this is a perfect example to learn how to use this uh, message managing technique to manage our price list. So let's see how do I do it here. I'm building up my line graph like this. I'm starting with the MCP server. This is the MCP server used to look up the crypto price in our previous videos. And then I'm creating my two nodes. One is called the log price node, another one is the summarize conversation one. Let's go to this one first. So what it does, I'm taking the input. Oh, let's take a look at the state first. State here, I'm inheriting the messages state, which means we will already have the messages list, and then I'm adding another two class member. One is called input, user's input, another one is summary. And then this is for the struct output. Let's get to here later. Here, and for the input text will be what question I asked from the user, and then I say, hey, use this tool to get a price. This is a tool from MCP server. And then I'm creating this React agent and passing the in-text to here to ask for a response. Here, the struct output I'm using is a price extraction, which is what you're seeing here. And yeah, after that, I'm creating this AI messages, appending this message to our message list. The price of Bitcoin is what and at what time. And after that, I'm getting to another node, summarize conversation. And as you can see here, I'm first checking whether the message list is too long or not. If it's less than 5, let's do not do anything. Just return an empty dictionary. Otherwise, we'll get the message. If there are no message, I'll give the empty string. And then I'm asking hey, this is a sum. If there's a message, hey, this is a summary of the conversation. And then extend the summary by taking into account a new message above, or I'll say create a message from above, and I'm adding the entire messages plus what I have here to get the message. This is the beauty part, the remove message. So as you can see, I'm doing a for loop only. I'm getting all the messages from the first one to I'm only keeping the last two message. The rest of message will be labeled as remove message. So how does it work is LangGraph will see this remove message and they will remove it from it. It's very convenient to do it. and then returning the content here. So I'm building up my graph, and this is the graph. Node is a log price, and the summarized conversation price. I'm connecting from the start to log, log to summarize conversation, conversation to end. And then this is our DB for the check pointer. Again, remember to pass the thread ID. So I'm asking the question, what is the price of the Bitcoin? I just want a Bitcoin, not something else. And then I'm sleeping for 3 seconds and fire out this invocation again to get the result. Let's take a run first. Okay, I'm getting the price here. This is a timestamp. Okay, I'm getting price again. Looks like there's not a lot of changes. Okay, I'm getting the price again. The third time, the fourth time. Okay, looks like here it's a fires up. Um, it says that there's a more message. There's more than 5 messages, so it start to give us a summarization here. This uh, will be taken into the message list as our new appended one, and we remove the previous one. Okay, we're getting this thing again. This is how it works. Yeah. Thank you guys so much.